Hi everyone, Renate here. This is a message for all of those who are currently feeling in despair and without hope. I hope this will just brighten up your day a little bit. During this time of the coronavirus and in particular the worldwide lockdown and isolation, there's a lot of negative talks and discussions that have been going down around us. Some of these discussions included about the virus itself and the fear and everything, and most of those discussions are negative, and these talks drags us down. There are the political discussions, of which some are good, yay, something positive there, but some aren't, and this drags us down. There are the economical discussions, of which I think most, if not all, is negative, and it drags us down. But it's not just the discussions that are dragging us down, but also emotions that it leaves with us. The emotions of what's in our future, work-wise and everything else. It leaves us insecure and scared, just based on that. Never mind the virus and the death and everything else that goes around it. And that drags us down. There are discussions around our own finances. If you find yourself in a house where you have a partner or family, you will talk about it. You see these bills piling up. And some of us frankly are running around to credit suppliers and bank managers, asking for loans and extensions and landlords. Just for a little bit of hope. Just please, please, please be merciful. But it's still negative discussions, and it drags us down. And with those discussions, it's more emotions that are coming around. Emotions of just hopelessness, despair. And then there are discussions about the devastating circumstances of the people around us. As if before the lockdown, before the virus, things were bad enough. But now, the whole lockdown thing has just magnified everything. And we see these people suffering. And we hear these sufferings. And for those who are sensitive and who love your people, whether you know them or not, it just makes things worse. And if it's people you know that you really love about, it's terrible. It drags us down. What drags us even down further is the fact that in most cases, we aren't even able to help them. And if we are, it is so small, in most cases, that is almost insignificant. And it fills us with the feeling of hopelessness. It drags us down. And then there are our own struggles, our own emotions and thoughts. All these whispers in our ears. It drags us down. It's so negative, just always negative. It drags us down. And this is particularly true when it comes to our relationship with God. And the question that comes up is there hope? Yes, the prophets say they are, and the spiritual leaders say they are hope. But how do we know it's not just another prosperity teaching, or that someone's just trying to gain money from us that does not exist? Or that they are speaking the truth. There is a Bible, but for many of you, the Bible's just become another book. It hasn't come alive yet. And when it's just become a book, it means nothing. So you find yourself at a place where you don't find hope in the book of life either. And for other people who don't have a relationship with God, they say, your Christianity is dead. Where is your God? Questions, questions, questions. Where is God? Does he really exist? Does he really care? If he loves you so much, why is he allowing all of this? Why? So many questions, so few answers. For some of these, I do have answers, but it's not for the purpose of this recording. But for most, I don't. to top it all up, there is the emotion of anger towards God. Many of us feel angry towards God, and for others, guilt has been added to that because we've been taught we may not feel guilty. We may not be angry at God. But anger is an emotion, and to deny it means you're lying. And it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So acknowledging it and working with God through it is the only way to deal with it. But still, it's just another thing that's being added on top of all the other negativity. More negative thoughts and talks. And all these negative talks is basically speaking death into your own life, into your own mind, into your own spirit and emotions. So what do? You could try, if you could, find yourself at a place to either surround yourself with people that are positive, that can speak positive into your life. And if you don't, try and cut them out. Just all these negative talks. But if you can't, what do? So, I would like to speak some life, a blessing to your life, so that your spirit could be touched. And hopefully, you would, after this, find yourself with a little bit more hope. So my first blessing is, may God reveal Himself to you today. May the Bible not just become another book for you. May you come to a realization that having a relationship with God is like having a relationship with your father or your mother or your husband or your wife. A true relationship of love. May God truly reveal Himself in that way to you. May life come out of this. May when you open the book, the Bible, may the words jump up and just touch your spirit, not your mind, that too, but your spirit with hope. May God, during this time, open your ears to hear His voice and hear all the positivity, hear the beautiful birds singing and everything else, the angels. And close your ears from all that is negative. May it become like words that is just falls off. It can't get a grip on your mind, it can't get a grip on your spirit. And everyone else that is trying to speak negative into your life, may God just silence them until you are strong enough to resist them again. May God touch your heart today with hope, your mind with truth, and your spirit with love that casts out all fear, anxiety, and depression. May God fill you with a new fresh anointing, an anointing that will set you free, that will lift up the yoke under which you are finding yourself. Anointing that will bring healing to you and your relationships in your life. And as you go out, an anointing that will heal others as you are being a witness to God. But most of all, I bless you with a tangible manifesting presence of God's love. It doesn't matter who you are or what you've been going through, or whether you love God or not, whether you have a relationship with Jesus Christ or not. May God just touch you where you are. Whether you are sleeping, playing games, watching TV, eating, whatever it is. May touch you with love, a love that will comfort you, a love that will make you feel safe and secure and protected. But most of all, a love that would fill your tummy with laughter, that will set your feet dancing. May God bless you with life, love, and laughter. God bless.